What's up, y'all? We back at it with another chapter of Chainsaw Man, chapter 227. It's crazy because when I checked this last week after reading the previous chapter, it said we wouldn't get a chapter this week. And now I'm surprised that there's a chapter this week. So sorry for the late upload, but I didn't know. But I will say, Yoru is pissing me off. The stuff she does in this chapter, man, that's some asshole type of moves, man. Like, I just don't get why she's doing it. Hold on, let me make my light white. All right, boom. I'm back to normal color. I was like, yo, I look a little weird on the camera. I had to change my light color. It must have changed on its own. But yeah, for me, I was just like, yo, come on, man. Yoru, why are you playing dirty like this? Like, yo. But we about to get into it. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications. So the chapter starts off where Denji is facing this new devil. And I thought he took it out in the previous devil, but no. He says that this devil tastes of shrimp. You know what I'm saying? Shrimp and blood. And you got to where Denji asks Asa, instead of Yoru, he asks Asa like, yo, what kind of devil is this? She says she doesn't know. Now, you guys were correct in the previous chapter. I didn't even catch it until you guys put it in the comment sections. So shout out to you guys. You guys made the chapter even better for me in the previous one. But it seems as if when Yoru was in pain, fighting this devil in the previous chapter, she switched to Asa so that Asa can feel the pain and ask Denji for help being in pain. That was a dirty move. But at the same time, it was kind of brilliant. I got to give it its props as well as the hate I have for it. But brilliant move. But anyway, you got to where, Denji asked her, like, who is this devil? And she says she doesn't know. Of course, she wouldn't know, but maybe there's a chance she could have knew through the memories of Yoru. But anyway, you have it where Denji goes to face off against this devil, and they're clashing back and forth. But it seems as if this devil is a bit too much to handle. It's going in. It's beating the hell out of Denji. It's swinging him around by his entrails, smashing him into buildings, throwing him through multiple buildings. And I'm like, yo, if this is the shrimp devil and it's that damn powerful, what? Well, people do love shrimp, so I guess the love for shrimp is the reason why it's so powerful. I know a lot of people, including myself, was thinking it was a locust type of devil. I mean, it even looks like an insect as opposed to looking like a shrimp. But then again, that's what Denji says it looked like. They don't actually confirm what type of devil it is. That's just what Denji said it tastes like. But anyway, you got it where this devil is just pounding on Denji, throwing him through buildings, even more buildings, just like relentless attack, just going right after her. You even have it to the point where Asa has to help him. And I wonder if Denji would have been able to, get his arm back on his own. But you have it where Asa goes and pick up the Chainsaw Man arm, Denji's arm, because it got slashed off at the end of the last chapter when we thought Denji defeated this guy. But you have it where Asa picks up the arm, she tosses it towards Denji, he catches it, and he reattaches the arm. Now the crazy thing is, if you look at Denji while he's in his Chainsaw Man form, it looks as if now he has horns. I don't recall him having horns before, or maybe it's just something I never really paid attention to. But his horns look even bigger. He does have it on the previous panels, but I didn't notice that before. I don't know why I never caught wind of the horns. But you have it where now that he has his arms, he goes in for a full-out attack against this new devil, and you got it where they both clash. It looks as if Denji took some damage as well as this devil that he's fighting, to the point where the chainsaw on the front of his head is actually broken off, which shows you how powerful this devil is. And you got it where it looks as if Denji begins to eat this devil. He begins to devour it, and you have it where Asa looks at him and says, "Are you okay, Denji?" Which show you Asa herself truly does care for Denji. It's Yoru who wants to cause him harm. Well, really not even him. Change the chainsaw or Pochita within him. But you got it where she asks if he's okay. He's like, yeah, it tastes like shrimp, but I don't know if that was really a shrimp devil. Like I said, I still want to lean more towards, a locust devil or something else, insect devil. But maybe we'll find out later on at some point. Who knows? But you go where he says it tastes like shrimp. She has a smile on her face where she's happy that Denji is okay, which again shows her concern for him. Next thing you know, within an instance, you have it where Yoru takes over. Now, I'm very curious if maybe that was Yoru from the very start. I'm really curious. I know you could tell by the scars, but if maybe she found a way to do that, because it's kind of crazy that Asa did everything that Yoru would have done in that predicament. I don't know, as far as like trying to help out. It just feels a bit strange to me. But like I said, it's one of those things where I could be completely wrong. That's just who Asa is, and she wants to help and protect Denji. That could be what it was. But anyway, as soon as Yoru switched places with Asa, the first thing she does is begin to attack Denji. You know, he's a little worn out from his battle against that devil, that previous devil, which, like I said, is a whack move on her part. Like, yo, you talking about playing fair? Just a couple of chapters ago, you were telling him to play fair, not to involve your friends, but now it's okay to play dirty. But anyway, you got where she shoots him straight through a building. It looks as if his leg, as well as one of his arms, was ripped off from that attack, and you see blood oozing from his body. And he even goes to say it as well. That's not fair. Like, come on. Then she doesn't even respond back to his comment. She just keeps shooting. She keeps like bang. You know what I'm saying? Hits him again, sends him flying through another building onto the ground, and he's laying there. It's crazy. They showed all the birds flying away as he hits the ground. And you have it where she stands above him, and he's missing both of his arms, one of his legs, the bottom of his feet on the other leg, and oozing out blood everywhere. The chainsaw on his head is gone. Like, this guy's completely defenseless as he lays there in front of Yoru. And she just like gently jumps down from, I guess, the building she was on top of in front of Denji. And then the chapter ends with her pointing her finger, I'm assuming at the head, maybe at the chest, and she says bang, and that's the end of the chapter. Now, I don't know what it is, like, even this chapter, 15 pages, and it went by like nothing. I don't know what Fujimoto is doing. I don't know if it's all the action that we've been getting lately, but these chapters have been flying by so damn fast. Like, it's like as soon as I start reading it, I'm like, damn, I'm over. Like, I'm like, oh man, I'm late. There was a Chainsaw Man chapter. I'm running to my phone or to my laptop to look at it, and then I'm like, damn, I'm done? This the end? Like, I don't know what Fujimoto got planned. I imagine we're probably about to get a big chapter soon, and I don't know what Denji's going to be able to do to stop her. I mean, it looks like he doesn't have any more devils to eat to restore his body. It doesn't look like anyone's there to actually feed him some blood or give him some blood to restore him. This may actually be the end of Denji as far as like this battle. Now, we do know the death devil was devoured, so Denji can't truly die because there is no death. But maybe Yoru found a way around it. It seems as if, every time we think we got her in a corner, she has some type of counter plan or counter play that she activates. So she might even have a way around death. It seems as all she really wants is for Denji to admit defeat. And I wonder if he was to do that, would she accept it? Or would it be one of those things where she does accept it and still try to turn him into a weapon? Very curious on how that might go in the next chapter. But all in all, it was a good chapter. Just don't like the dirty move she pulled. Brilliant, but it was dirty. But let me know your thoughts down below on this chapter. And if you like this video, thumb it up. Please subscribe and catch me in the next video. Peace.